What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Matt, and yes, I am the one and only Common Idiot. I hope you are doing fantastic. Now, today, a little behind. Little behind, but you know, it is what it is. We all get busy, right? Things happen. But today, I am going to be discussing... Let's try that again. I'm going to be discussing none other than One Piece, the Netflix adaptation of the anime. Full disclosure, I know nothing about anime. I have dabbled in some over the years. Death Note for a little bit. What's the other one with the giant walking monsters that eat people? Attack on Titan. There you go. Castlevania, I think, is another one on Netflix that I remember watching long ago. But that's about it. I am not a weeb, as they call them, they say. So I went into this completely blind. Now, I do know this, that any live action adaptation of video games or animes, especially anything tied to Netflix, have been absolute disasters.
No.
So when I heard this was coming out, when I saw this and I started doing some research, I was like, oh, this is gonna be a glorious disaster because, well, you know, history tends to repeat itself. But then all I heard was how fantastic it was. And most of the people that call out the nonsense and say that this stuff is pretty bad, even they were like, wow, this is really good. So I was like, you know what? Let's give it a shot. I haven't reviewed anything in a while, and I have to admit, I really liked it. I thought it was cool. The thing with anime, right? What makes anime so appealing, I guess, or the thing that really stands out besides the artwork for anime is the fact that it's so over the top. The fighting, there's always something in those shows that are completely explosive and mind-boggling that keeps you tied to the show. So when I thought about that, that's why I was like, well, anime to live action just doesn't work. How are you gonna pull off some of this nonsense? Especially with this show. And you see the nonsensical, crazy stuff that goes on, you're like, how did they pull this off and make it work? But they did. Just to kind of give you a quick idea or a premise, rather, of what this show is about, in case you haven't seen it, I'm going to go over that real quick. It says the series follows the adventures of the Straw Hat Pirates as they explore the dangerous oceans, lands, and beyond in search of the One Piece, a fabled treasure that will make their captain, Monkey D. Luffy, king of the pirates. But the Marines are on their ship's tail, and they are not the only crew searching for the One Piece. Armed with skills and an unbreakable friendship, the Straw Hats are ready for the journey and even more ready to fight for their dreams together. Let's talk about the characters real quick. I am going into spoilers, so if you haven't watched this show, you probably won't know what the hell I'm talking about, so you can stop the video right now. Go check out the show, come back, and you'll be caught up. So, getting into the characters. Of course, you have the main character, Monkey D. Luffy. I really like the way he was portrayed, and I like the actor. I like that he wants to be a good-hearted pirate. The fact that he ate the devil fruit and his ability is stretching is very strange, right? Like, I was like, how the hell do you pull this off? But the way they create this universe and this world, it works. It makes sense. You have Nami, who is like the redheaded chick. Apparently she's very popular in the anime. I can only imagine why. Then you have Zoro, who is a accomplished master swordsman and bounty hunter and wants to become the world's greatest swordsman. You have Usopp, I believe is how you say his name, and he specializes in marksmanship. Interestingly enough, it's a goddamn slingshot, like he's Dennis the Menace. I thought it's just funny. And then you got Sanji, who is the master chef. I guess another main character that is in the show is that knockoff looking Harry Potter kid, Kobe, who, you know, he helps Monkey get away from that fat female pirate. I don't know her name. Alvida. What a beast of a woman. And then he goes to separate ways because that's one cool thing that I really like about Luffy is that he's all about chasing your dreams and that you shouldn't follow and do what other people want you to do. You should do what makes you happy. Very good, solid advice, in my opinion. So Kobe always wanted to be a Marine. He wanted to go and he wants to help others who can't help themselves. That's the purpose of the Marines. We do see that obviously the Marines are not all that way. They are a little skewed. And then you have, like I said, a lot of over the top. You have that one goofy ass clown pirate, which I thought was just hilarious looking. Listen, I will say this, man, getting to the effects and stuff. The effects were done really well. I love practical effects. If you've been watching this channel for a while now and you watch any of my other reviews, I am a massive fan of practical effects. So anytime you have real life sets and you're not relying heavily on CGI, I'm all about it. I think there is a great in-between. Perfect example of that is like Jurassic Park, where you have practical effects and then you combine CGI with it. We see that in this show where, like, for example, we see the clown pirate. He kind of can just like split into a bunch of other pieces. I don't know, whatever. But like I said, I really enjoyed this show. I thought it was well done for a live action anime. I thought they did very good. The writing was solid, and I think mainly the reason why this has been so successful is that you have the creator of the show heavily involved, not wanting things skewed. Just like anything else, not everything from the cartoon is going to be able to translate into live action. So it seems like they did the best they could. Getting to the goofy stuff real quick, there were some things out there that really threw me off. Obviously the stretching, when I first saw that. The clown was a surprise, and his ability and what he could do, because you're like, what the fuck? And then one thing that really, like, the biggest thing that made me laugh in this show was that goddamn snail phone or whatever it was. It like Gary from SpongeBob, but it had teeth and everything. I was like, what the freak am I looking at? What the hell is going on? But like I said, it works because you know this universe is wild. It's not grounded in reality, right? It's completely different. And I think that's why I like it, because it's just something original. That's what I think we miss out on with a lot of these movies and TV shows today, is originality, right? It's all rehashes of the same shit, and we're just tired of it. And it's, you know, identity politics, blah, 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 all that crap. This, on the other hand, there's none of that in there. But overall, it was a lot of fun. It was roughly about an hour episode, 8 episodes, so it was definitely fun to watch. It was enjoyable. I always looked forward to the next episode. The writing was solid. The set pieces were nice. It was easy on the eyes. Like, you kept wanting to watch it, and I think it was just well done. And I am looking forward to a season 2 if that ever happens. So I guess we will wait and see. But let me know what you guys think down below, especially you diehard fans. If you stumble across my video, let me know what you guys think. Was this a true solid adaptation based on the Rotten Tomato scores? Not the critics, but the audience scores. People are loving it. Like I said, all the hype that I've seen on like Twitter or X, whatever the hell you want to call it, people like it. They're all about it. They're loving it. So let me know your thoughts down below. Always love to know what you guys think. If you liked the video, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, all that nonsense. And until next time, take care.